Annual flowers like cosmos are a staple in my garden because they will come back. They volunteer, you can move them around, and they provide you some cut flowers. Cosmos, always in my garden, one of my favorite annual flowers. When you move the volunteers around though, they tend to not have as good of roots, so they can fall over, but love cosmos. A lot of time working here on getting these cosmos staked up behind me because they're one of my favorite flowers, annual flower. First flower I really grew as a kid, so I spent a lot of time here getting them staked up and getting them ready to put in, you know, a few months of growth and some good flowers in the late summer and fall. Cosmos always part of my landscape. They really are. And they volunteer every year, and I bring them back. Now, they will flower and have a lot of dead flowers on top of them, and that can really cause them to decline once they start making seeds like this here. These are seeds right here, and so if you just want to collect those, you know, you would just take those off. All those little black spiky things there are the seeds. Those black spiky things. Take them off. And there they are. And that's how I was able to bring back every year what I call these champagne blush cosmos. There's a nice example right there. I really like those. That's how you collect the seeds. You gotta be working at that because I tell you, the birds will really start getting in here and get the seeds. But if you want to keep on having these flowers come back, you need to cut the dead flowers off. Because if you don't cut the dead flowers off, the plant makes seeds, which give off some chemicals to the plant, like, hey, I'm done. And as an annual, your sole purpose in life is really to get things to seed, and then you die. That's the cycle. So if you come in here and you cut the dead ones off, this is called deadheading, and it works for all kinds of other annual flowers and even non-annual flowers, perennials. And you just keep cutting them, boom, boom, and then it'll produce more flowers because it never gets that chemical signal that it was producing seeds. Of course, in this one, I'm a little behind the times, I have to say, but I've saved it off here so I can show what you do, which is just cut off the dead flowers, deadheading. Well, I have to admit, maybe I fancy myself a plantsman like another great Californian, Luther Burbank. And so, champagne blush cosmos of what the bees have given me here. And I just noticed it, and I kept on collecting the seeds of it. And every year it comes back, and I have some seeds of champagne blush cosmos. And they're pretty. And very nice flower. I kind of give this away. I really want champagne cosmos to spread. And Adventures in Terraforming and Anthony Watson be attached to cosmos and champagne blush cosmos. I know it seems like a rather self-indulgent goal, but somehow I would like it to be so, that I be remembered decent plantsman. Champagne blush cosmos. Contact me if you'd like to grow them in your own garden.